Well, my last review, I did a Koaloha Opio long neck concert ukulele of all solid acacia. And what I've been doing is, and I think a lot of you guys probably, if you play ukulele, you've been doing the same thing. Okay, what's my favorite scale? What do I like? Well, I play all of them from actually sopranino up to baritone. But which one is my favorite? What I want to focus on? What I want to have more of as far as instruments to play? And I really like I like them all, but I really like the concert scale, which is why I bought the soprano and a long neck. I've been looking for a regular concert, and I did get a Enya, which I'll be reviewing down the road. They were doing a sale. Somebody on Uke Forum, Ukulele Underground Forum, put it on there, and I paid like $25 for it. It's an all laminate, it's a cheap uke, but it actually doesn't sound too bad once I got some decent strings on it. But I was looking for something a little nicer, and I had the Koaloha before, which I loved and I sold stupidly. So, and I've owned a couple of Kamakas, sopranos, fantastic instruments. Obviously, I have the Koaloha, I have the Opio now. I've never owned, though, a Kanilea, so I decided to start looking for one of those. Went on a uke site. They've got a ton of them. I think right now they've got 25, 26 of them. Not all concerts, all different sizes. Just couldn't quite find the grain, the appearance that I was looking for. So I happened to be on the Elderly site, went to their recent arrivals. Long story short, they had one on there. I touched base with Jeffrey, and a lot of times when you look at sites, the one that you have pictured is not the one you receive. And it says that. So I touched base with him and said, could you send me a picture of the one that's for sale? Because the one I am seeing on the site I'm in love with. And he emailed me back and said, that's the one for sale. We just got it and just put it on like today. So I just couldn't believe the grain, the way it appeared on Elderly's site. And I purchased it. I want to say right up front, I bought this on Tuesday. It arrived Friday, set up, strap buttons installed. Came in a Uke Crazy case. 4 days is really phenomenal service, I think. Just it was great. So very happy with Elderly's service there, always have been. But this grain on this ukulele is just, I just keep looking. I've got it positioned, so I just keep looking at it all the time. And it looks much better than it even did. They had a great job taking pictures of it. But look at this. I want to get this really. There are at least 4, maybe 5 different colors of koa on this top. It is just, it's beautiful. It's book matched perfectly. It's, again, my first Kanilea, but Joe, the guy that owns the company, he has put together a great line of ukuleles. So take a look at this again. I can't look at it too much. Back. Sides. The thing about koa is it varies so much. You can look on different sites and see so many, it's a concert, but this is the K1C model. This is basically, quote, their entry level. I paid $945 for this, plus $3 for the strap pins. So it's all solid koa. It has a rosewood bridge and a new bone saddle, and it's a pin bridge, which is just like a guitar. You loosen the strings, pop it out, take the string out, put the new one in, tie a knot at the end, and put it in. And the strap pin, though, goes, the notch goes away from the string. Very easy to do. I like it. It has a rosewood fingerboard, new bone nut there, 1.5 wide, a little wider than normal. Normal is like 1 3/8. Abalone position markers there as well as on the sides. The emblem, the Kanilea emblem, which I really like. And these are stamped. These open tuners are stamped Kanilea, but the uke site says they're Grover. They work great, whatever they are. I really like those. Smaller black buttons. This is not a bound fingerboard. Now, mahogany neck. Has a mahogany neck. The only thing I will say about this uke is the side dots and the top dots are abalone. And abalone is beautiful, but the difficulty with abalone is there's no consistency because abalone is different colors. If you open one up and look at it, you can see all the different colors in there. And when you look at these dots on top, you can see black and blue and purple and white and all different things. Because of that, these side dots are difficult to see at times. I wish this had and I don't need the dots on top, but if they were there, if they were sand, the side dots would also be sand, and I'd be able to see them without a problem. That's the only thing I've really struggled with. But I'm getting used to it, and the lighting does make a difference also. It does have the rounded back. You can see it's not flat. And the main thing that I was trying to do, look at the grain on that head plate. Just a beautiful ukulele. And I've heard that about Kanilea. Fantastic, beautiful, great tone, volume. I was hoping for something that would give me volume like my other uke, my Koloha. So, and my even my Opio that I reviewed a couple weeks ago has some great sustain, overtones. It just rings, it sings. To me, it sounds like a choir at times. So that's what I was looking for here. Of course, you don't know. That's the only thing. When you buy online, there's nowhere around here has these. So when you buy online, you're taking a risk, and this is a risk I'm glad I took. So just listen. Brand new ukulele now. You remember that? Brand new. Hear the different tone. Now I'm over the sound holes, like right in the middle. Up here where you're supposed to strum around here's the 12th fret, so it's 14 frets to the body and another like 6 down here. So strumming around where the joint is of the neck and the body. Listen to that tone. And this isn't even broken in. Really impressed with this ukulele. And again, it does have the 1.5-inch nut. A lot of people like these because they have a wider nut. I can play either. Most of my ukes are 1 3/8. It's nice to have that for some chords. But the uke itself has, In fact, the ukuleles say, when they talk about these, say people are surprised that these have the volume of a tenor. So I really like this. The only thing I've done is all of the Kaneleas come stock with the Aquila strings, which I'm not a huge fan of, except on an occasional laminate uke. What I've done is I've changed these. Currently, these are Martin M600s, high G, the reentrant. And I should be getting today actually some living water strings, which will go on this next. But going from the Aquila to this was phenomenal. Made it much nicer to play. The Aquilas were thicker. They have more tension to them. And they don't ring near like the fluorocarbons do. So I'm really glad I put the M600s on, and then I'll go to the living waters, and that'll complete the transformation, if you will. So K1C, Kanilea Concert Scale, all solid koa. A fantastic instrument, beautiful to look at, beautiful to listen to, so easy to play. Elderly, again, did a great job, and I'm so thankful for that. So a great customer service. We're blessed. We have a lot of companies that do great customer service with their ukuleles, right? All right. See you in a week. God bless. Bye.